Greetings once again, Dragon Riders, Duuz-Diz-Din, back again with Dragons the Nine Realm, where previously, having used the Book of Dragons, Buzzsaw went after one dragon that he thought would be extremely great for his arsenal, although the details of how he'd use it he wasn't quite sure of. But once the Dragon Riders came in, he let the bound sea dragon fall into the ocean so they could make a getaway. And so Tom and the gang needed to borrow a bathysphere in order to get down in there, weather the various deep sea dragons that were down there as well, and save the creature who in turn saved them. And once it seemed like the job was over and done with, everyone did decide that, well, they should have talked to the adults about what they had going on. Buzzsaw was getting to be a little bit too much for them to handle on their own, especially without the adults knowing what was going on with them. Naturally, just as they came to this conclusion, they find Raketown ablaze. Buzzsaw has attacked, warning the people to stay out of his way. And with that, Buzzsaw has left the kids with a lot of explaining to do. What'll happen next? Join me as I find out, won't you? Oh, Hobbs and Saw. That's a weird reference to make. Huh. Aw, he's still treating dragons. That's good. Nurse. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Aw. Oh, boy. Feel Big Papa's come with some bad news. It's been a few weeks. I gotta love how we always seem to cut like a few weeks later past a lot of the growing pains. It's like, let's cut to where things have settled down a little bit. You don't want to hear all the screaming, yelling, finger pointing, blaming, crying that probably went on in those few weeks. So this is what it comes down to. I get it. Papa's all about the protection, but D'Angelo feels more like a, what is it called, field medic? He's more about helping, saving lives, whether it be animal or person. In fact, I actually think D'Angelo might end up wanting to be a veterinarian, all things considered, which, I actually never thought that this would be the way we opened season 7. And I get where his dad is coming from, but I'm surprised that there's still... What are all these cutouts? Are these Tom? What the heck is this? Jesus. Yeah, why are there so many of these? Your mom. Okay, I'm actually kind of curious about this long story, thank you very much. Yes, that's what I'm saying. How are you allowed to go out into the realms with Buzzsaw out there? I mean... That's the thing. When the parents didn't know what the kids were up to, it was understandable that they would let you kind of do whatever the hell you wanted. But now that they know that not only are they dealing with dragons, but someone who is actively trying to kill you, it feels odd. Like, it starts to kind of fall on the parents being irresponsible? Took weeks of convincing, huh? Buzzsaw must have not done anything in these recent weeks. That's the only way I can believe that any of the parents are okay with their kids just going out. And they also had to probably explain, look, we've been honestly dealing with this guy for like months now. He may seem dangerous, but he's an idiot. We've managed to beat him back more times than we can count. We got this? I don't know. Someone thinks that Eugene and Tom are spending a little too much time together. But I could say the same thing about Eugene and Alex, honestly. So, need a uno reverso that. Plan a raid. Okay, I definitely think the adults don't know what you're up to. Man, Eugene. Dude. Man, if we brought up most of your mistakes, we'd never finish in one day. Oh boy. Yeah, that is not a I'm fine look. Seriously. Oh boy. Jeez. Man, Eugene definitely needs his butt kicked. It's a little too early in the episode for him to be this annoying. Oh, sensor. Is it a false alarm? It's probably a sheep. Really? You're splitting up? Huh. Oh, jeez. The heck was that? The sensor? Is it a dragon? Choking. On what? Oh. Aw, he likes you. Aw, he likes, Aw, he really likes you. Oh, boy. That is showing a level of stubbornness that I wasn't ready for. I mean, even a ranger should understand the importance of proper medical attention. Then again, depends on what kind of military man you are. Early in the morning? Yeah. Didn't invite D'Angelo. Really? I get it. He understands that D'Angelo has his own thing going on and he wants to respect that. But at the very least, I feel like he should have run this by D'Angelo first. Like, don't leave him out of the conversation. You don't want to leave your team lacking, because usually where you'd have someone to pick up the slack and you'd be expecting it, that leaves you kind of vulnerable. That's why I'm never too down with the team splitting up. Honestly, I kind of wish there were at least 6 of us. I mean, them. Because with the original team, you had Hiccup, Astrid, Snotlout, Fishlegs, Rough Nut, and Tough Nut. 6 people. You can go in pairs, you can go in groups of 3, or you have 6 in total. With this group, it always feels like we're one person down of having a full cast. Maybe that's just me. Investigation? No. Diversion. I can see this going wrong. This sucks. Ever since the book got stolen, Tom's judgment hasn't been the best. But at the same time, I get it. I mean, yeah, kind of expect the play to go awry. Man, that is a big man. His poor wife. Oh, God. How the hell? Oh, because he saved it. Oh. Huh. Oh my goodness. He's like the dad who says that he doesn't want a dog in the house, and yet he ends up being the one taking the care of it. This is like, she's allergic to cats, not dragons. It helps that they don't have fur. See, I have pet allergies too, and it's usually in a reaction to the dander, which usually comes from the pets like licking themselves, and then it flakes off and they shed, and it's gross and all that, and that I could have a severe allergic reaction to that. But minus the hair, usually pretty good. And in most cases, as long as I don't touch the animal, I can be okay. Or at least wash my hands afterward. You're outnumbered on this one. Aww. They're ganging up on him. See, it's always good to have Mama in your corner. If I step in dragon poop. That's adorable. It's on the bike. Oh, God. I will admit, I love Dee's dad. He's got so much personality. I think it's just because of the uptightness. And it's in the refrigerator. It ate his food. Oh, taco meatloaf. Oh boy. Oh, the little thing's upset. I do wonder how it got injured. Wow. Insulted Hiccup and also complimented him at the same time. Gotta love it. I mean, at least he cares for his dragon. It's actually weird how much he actually ended up bonding with his dragon. Oh, he left the book. I'm actually surprised you guys haven't tried this in all this time, but then again, wrapped up with the adults not really letting you out for weeks. Okay, how does this go wrong? Eating. Oh boy. I never thought there'd be a breakdown of essentially the relationship between D'Angelo and his dad, especially because it's so strong. But D'Angelo's caring would probably be at the height of that. Like, D'Angelo knows his stuff. Come on. Oh, yeah. You may be mad, but you know it's the right thing to do. Also putting out fires along the way. Yeah. Ultimately, he knows never to leave someone behind. Even though he hates it. He got it. Crap. But, oh crap. Oh, ended up in the ashram. Oh. I love the wonder in his eyes. Oh. Man, D'Angelo got that. This is my area of expertise. There it is. Yeah, it didn't really even dawn on me that this would ultimately be where all this was leading. But it makes sense. Phil wouldn't hate what D'Angelo was doing so much if it at least seemed as though he was going to use this towards, the army. Special forces, Marine Corps, Rangers, all that good stuff. But because he can tell that this is leading D'Angelo down the path of a veterinarian, he ain't on board. Disappointing black parents. You gotta love it. Yep, no, that's the truth. And that's the thing. He feels that D'Angelo isn't living up to his potential despite the fact that, and that's the problem with a lot of parents. Sometimes they'll feel as though their children aren't living up to what they could be. And in some cases, that may be true. But sometimes it's not about forcing your child to do something. It's helping them understand how they can be the best them they already are. I mean, most parents would recognize that their child has a passion that could actually be a very great profession. But Phil has such higher standard. It's very much kind of like how June and her mom kind of butt head. But at least whereas June's mom, the moment she recognized that, oh, this actually had a practical application, she understood. It's like, oh my goodness. Now, would they have still butted heads had it not paid off? Yeah, but that could have been in any kind of situation. And I've seen with a lot of parents that sometimes it's hard to recognize how to take what might seem like a mindless obsession for a child and see that directed towards something practical. Don't force your child to be something they're not. help them be the best version of what they are. No, oh, you heard it? Oh God, they're still trolling the ice realms? Come on, someone make a diversion. Ooh, Tom with that fleet feet. See, you never really recognize how intimidating these two are when you're on the back of a dragon bearing down on them. But these are two very burly dudes. Tom, book it. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh my God, they got crossbows. Jeez, they legit have crossbows, my God. Whew. Yeah. Dang, almost had it. Wait, does he have scales on his shirt? Did he make himself an emblem? Huh. Oh God, he's decking himself out in gear. Secret weapon. Oh, right. From Dagger's section of the book. Not to mention we've seen how good they are with woodworking. Ingenious. This is really well made too. Jeez. Oh, Alex. Oh, God. Yeah. Bail. Oh, wow. Man. Gotta give it to him. He's always more capable than you think. Yeah, he developed an antivenom. Ooh. I don't care what you think. Oh, wow. That's true. You don't have to be a part of the military to make a difference. I mean, it's a great goal, a great want, but you can't force that on everyone. Jeez, just see how poorly people who were drafted turned out. Ugh. I can understand wanting to support your country and all that, but the more you force people into that kind of life and position, worse it turns out. Man, it's still wild actually seeing them fight about something. Oh God. Oh, he go box this dragon. Yep. He was gonna get boxed. Oh, wait, the hobgobbler? It bit his tail. Dang, never seen a hobgobbler actually go at it that hard. Vicious little thing. Oh, really? Dang. You're a good kid, D'Angelo. He kind of just understands. It's like, hey, we're in its territory. But at the very least, you're injured and I want to help you. Man, D'Angelo is a better person than I am. I will tell you that much. Wait, they got hurt? My God. Yeah, you didn't actually think that they had weaponry. But yeah, if it's been a few weeks and they were already working on this, and they have nothing but time down there too, Jesus. We've seen what Buzzsaw could do with ice. All those cages and makeshift stuff he could make. As time goes on, I'm really realizing just how capable he is. Which is funny, because when we were introduced to him, he was such a mama's boy. But it just goes to show that, there are certain environments that some people thrive in. Honestly, I really thought it was Olivia who was going to be the first to get her own dragon. Hobbs, look out, dragon. Just gotta watch the drool. Oh, dang. That was actually really nice. Oh, we're still using the same imagery from last season. Dang. Guess they didn't want to keep giving things away with the imagery. Because I was like mapping out each episode with these images. Yeah. See, I like this though, because with this, Buzzsaw takes a lot of priority, but who knows when when Sledkin comes back. Actually, honestly, I'm still expecting them to team up at some point in the future. I mean, let's face it, Buzzsaw cares about controlling the dragons. Sledkin wants the dragon sight, be a match made in heaven. And I can kind of almost see them as almost Jesse and James kind of pairing to a certain degree. That would be interesting. But man, I did, out of anyone in the group who would be at odds with their parents after everything that happened, I didn't think it would be D'Angelo. But I'm kind of glad. I'm glad they had that heart-to-heart. They butted their heads, because that's always been something. Like, there is no rider who has a more rocky and kind of restrictive relationship with their parent other than maybe between June and her mom. And we've had some really great moments with a lot of the other Dragon Riders and their parents, but seeing this, I've realized we have neglected a little bit of development for D'Angelo and his dad. If anything, the only other person I could think of who probably needs a lot more fleshing out between them and their parents is Alex and her mom. Like, I kept expecting them to bring up Glomer again, Maybe in the future. Well, let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Till then, bye-bye.